Let's go.
Okay. Hello, fellow tappers. It is Elo Arthur here, and I am joined by Fat Tony to present part two of the final ever Simpsons Tapped Out Awards. And yeah, if you haven't already, please go and check out part one on Magnus Roberts' channel um, before watching this. But yeah, so let's jump into it. And so today, I will be announcing the best building of the final year of Tapped Out. And Fat Tony will be announcing the worst building.
That is correct.
Yes, and so the best building of the final year of Tapped Out was, drum roll, the Springfield Maximum Security Prison, with 25% of you voting for that. It was obviously a very split vote, with the Mountain Buddhist Temple coming in a close second, and the historic cider mill coming in third. Yeah, so very, very split vote, to be fair. But yeah, an interesting one. So right, on to the worst building with Fat Tony.
Yeah, so obviously, like you mentioned at the start of the video, it is a shame, obviously, that it is our last sort of award that we are doing. I only got to participate in one, essentially, which was last year's. Oh, your stream's gone off, Arthur. It's
Bugger.
back on. Never mind, it's back on. No choice.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. Yeah.
Now you got me an editing job to do now. I might as well start again. Right. So yes, obviously I will be announcing the worst building of the 2024 year period, which is obviously the last sort of event period for The Sims Tapped Out. And obviously, like you mentioned at the start of the video, this is the last sort of ceremony awards for this sort of content. Obviously, I'm sure everyone knows in the community that The Sims Tapped Out is coming to an end, or essentially has come to an end, more or less now. It's really disappointing to see the game go because obviously there was such a big fan base for the game and a big player base even now. Considering that the game is 12 years old, I was lucky enough to obviously feature in one of these videos, sort of last year. It's a shame that obviously this is now my second one and it's going to be my final one as well. But yeah, so the worst building of 2024 Simpsons Tapped Out events is the drum circle. If we just obviously have a look at the breakdown of that, regarding obviously a close second place, I believe, was the deluxe desert tent, which would appear to be the
Yes.
case,
Yeah.
and then obviously at 10.9% is that the futuristic apartments.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
some big hate buildings, but realistically though, with a third of the votes being drum circle is crazy. Out of the
Yeah.
165 votes, 30% of those, or 30.9%, so technically 31 almost, chose for the worst building to be the drum circle. That is absolutely insane. Whereas yours was a bit closer, wasn't it, for best building?
Yes. Yeah. It was really. Yeah.
This is sort of
Yeah.
the
I thought
front
the
runner.
maximum security prison would be much higher than the rest of them, but obviously not. So it's interesting.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
obviously this is it now. We're coming to the end of Tapped Out. However, I still want to do some form of like Simpsons content moving forward. Obviously, because this is obviously majority
Yeah.
of our fan base essentially is regarding
Yeah.
Simpsons.
100%. Yeah. I feel exactly the same. If there was ever a Simpsons game that comes out, I'd definitely hop onto that for sure. And
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, it's a real shame. Obviously that the game's going, but hopefully, looking forward, we've got some exciting things planned. So
yes,
yeah,
and obviously thank you to
um,
Magnus as well for allowing us to obviously host this event today. Do appreciate it as well. And I
Yeah.
mean, these award videos have been out for years now, haven't they? You know, it's
Yes.
sort of stuck around now.
Yeah. And it's and do it's very good because a lot of the old all the old cast have returned for part one as well,
Yes,
and
which
some
is good.
exciting guests there. So do be sure to check out part one, and also now what we want to do is go over to Look and the Hedgehog channel for part three as well, for the final part of the awards. There. Okay, and so that is going to bring us to the end of this video, everybody. Um, Thank you ever so much for watching. Tony, do you have any final words?
Uh, just look out for our new content that we're going to be posting on our channels, um, and hopefully you guys stick around. I mean, it's an incredible ask for you guys to stick around, um, because obviously we'll be changing sort of what you guys have followed for such a long time, especially with LOR. For you know, he's done this for years now. Um, but no, I say give it a chance and still join the Discord server because we're wanting to keep that Discord server. The community in there is awesome, and especially if a new Simpsons game does come around, which I have a feeling there will be one. Um, you know, the server's already there and it'll be booming, ready for a new Simpsons game essentially.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully so. Yes, and yeah, maybe before as well. In the sort of before the game goes, we could do a couple of designs competitions with you all,
Yes.
um, and maybe as well on before the game goes, we could do a live stream or something where we could like maybe visit people's towns,
Yeah, that'd
um,
be good.
or something just to mark the occasion before the game goes completely, before people's towns go and everything. That might be nice. Yeah. So there we go. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you soon for more content. And do be sure to check out part three of the awards. Thank you ever so much for watching, and goodbye.